Hello, everyone. Today we read stories from three of my favorite subreddits. They are Raised by Narcissists, Am I the Butthole, and Today I Hacked Up. My narcissist mom texted my wife when she found out we were having a child. Funny how 2 years of no contact were okay until we had something she wanted. After years of bad relations, my wife and I went no contact with my Nmom. For 2 years, she didn't seem to care or make an effort to fix things. Then my wife got pregnant with our first child. The day my mom found out, my wife received this text. I just heard your wonderful news. I want to let you know that I realize I've made mistakes and I'm truly sorry that I hurt you. Believe me, if I had to do it all over again, I would have done things differently. I'd like to put this behind us. We have a beautiful baby coming, and I very much want to be a part of your and her life. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Let's talk soon. Processing the information, my wife didn't respond immediately and received the following message a few weeks later, not 2 months later, like the message says. It's been almost 2 months since I sent you the last text. Time is flying, and soon you will be a mother. I would really like to put all this behind us. I would really like to be a part of my granddaughter's life, as well as yours. Your daughter deserves to have the love of both her grandmothers, as she knows she will want to know where her other grandmother is. And as my son knows, in the end, the important thing is we remember about our grandparents is the final time we shared with them. Please don't deny her that. I am here. Again, let's talk. Funny how this suddenly became important when we had something she wanted from us. My wife and I gave her another chance, but it quickly turned back to the same cycle of bad relationship. My daughter is now 2, and we've been no contact again with my mom for 3 months. My wife is 6 months pregnant with our second child. I'm taking bets on how soon until we get another text like this. Well, I'm glad that you are doing what you feel, right? And keep on, don't give up on yourself. The next story is by AITA Counterfeit. Am I the butthole for questioning if my husband gave me a fake Gucci bag? Since I met my husband, he has always gifted me expensive gifts. My husband has a job that pays him a good amount of money. Over the years, I would tell him that he doesn't have to keep buying me expensive gifts because we both have expenses, such as a mortgage and other bills. I also give him some expensive presents that I save up to buy him. A few weeks ago, we welcomed a beautiful baby boy. My husband, a few days before I had him, gave me a push gift. It was a huge Gucci bag, and inside was a Gucci tote bag. It was a very lovely bag. He said that the reason why he got me that huge Gucci tote bag was because I would need a big bag to carry around so that I can put the baby's things inside when I travel with him. I gave my husband a huge hug and I thanked him. The gift to me was too much, but he kept insisting that he appreciates me and he is excited for this journey we will both experience, and that he saw how miserable I was mentally and emotionally during my pregnancy. The next day, while my husband was at work, I took the bag out of the box to place it on the shelf next to my other bags. As I held the bag, something felt off. I noticed that the material of the bag was different. The inside of the bag looked a little off, and the handles of the bag felt very bad quality, to the point where I placed too many things in the bag, I am sure it would tear. The bag also smelled different. It didn't smell like leather to me. I quickly went to the Gucci website and looked for the bag. The bag is on there, but as I compared both bags, I came to the conclusion that the bag was fake. I still tried to give him the benefit of the doubt by looking for an older version, but everything still points to the bag being fake. I began to wonder, why would he buy me a fake bag? He didn't have to get me anything expensive. I made that very clear to him many times. Later that night, when he came home, I asked him where did he buy that bag at. At first, he said the actually Gucci store. I kept asking him, and he was sure a couple of times. He then told me, no, it was eBay. He said he got a good deal. I quickly told him the bag was fake and that he should try and get his money back. He angrily said he was offended and that eBay authenticated the bag and how dare I call the bag fake. I showed him the pictures and he just got even more mad and called me ungrateful. I even compared it to another Gucci bag that I have and showed him how the material is different. I also explained to him that if he paid a lot of money for the bag thinking it was real, then he got scammed and should get a refund. He paused for a second and took the bag. He keeps calling me ungrateful, so am I the butthole because I keep questioning if the bag is fake? Well, if it happens as you said, then no, you're not the butthole, not at all. But I think that maybe you chose maybe different words to describe your situation. Maybe somehow your husband felt attacked. Maybe not. I think you will talk it out and it's gonna be okay. But yeah, try to get the money back. Or you can go to the store and authenticate the bag and then you will figure it out. The next story is by Throwaway JQ123. Am I the butthole for refusing to share a bed with a male friend for weeks? I'm female. I'm going on vacation with 5 of my friends. We want to rent a whole house together. 4 of them are in a relationship, so they will have 2 rooms as a couple. So there is me and the male friend left. Of course, it would be way cheaper if we slept in a room together and wouldn't have to rent a 4 bedroom house. I've shared a bed with him before during a short vacation, and he's a good friend. But this time I insisted on having my own room. I'm going to spend $1,600 on a 2 week long vacation. I'm honestly sick to always have to share a bed with someone I'm not in a relationship with or sleep on the couch during vacation just because I don't have a partner. I know he doesn't have any intentions to make a move on me. I just want to have some space for myself to relax and not having to worry about another person in my room, changing clothes, different sleeping schedules, etc. I even offered to pay extra for having a room to myself. The problem is, he cannot afford paying extra. Am I the butthole for still insisting on having my own bedroom? And here is an update. Since there are still questions left, I'm going to try to explain it better. Renting a 3 bedroom house equals 2 people per room. So we divide the costs equally. Me having a single room means my friend will have a single room too. So let's say the costs increase by 600. For me, it would be fair to divide the cost between us two. So each of us has to pay $300 more. The problem is he cannot afford the $300. So I'd have to cover the difference alone while we both have to upgrade and I'm wondering if that's fair. It just feels like I have to pay more to have the same comfortable holiday as the couples just because I'm not in a relationship. Very good idea would be if you still get a 3 room house, but he will sleep with some of the couples. If they don't mind you having a stranger in your bed, well, they can as well take him in. Today, I effed up by measuring a coworker's desk with my hands. This is incredibly embarrassing. A girl at work was approved for a couple new, bigger computer monitors. She's a document controller and works with AutoCAD drawings. We didn't have a standard model for monitors about 24 inches, so I sent her a couple models and monitor stands via email and asked what she liked. A little while later, on another call, I walked by her office and talked to her about the monitors. At one point, she asked if I thought 32-inch monitors would even fit on her desk. I found dimensions of the monitors and started measuring the length of her desk with my hands in 6.5-inch increments. I found it would be a tight fit, but it would work. She then asked me how I knew my thumb and finger were 6.5 inches apart, and I stumbled. I couldn't think of a legitimate reason why I would know this. She then looked at me and went, "Oh," and started giggling. I turned absolutely betrayed and felt my face getting hot, and garbled my excuse that didn't make any sense whatsoever, and it made her start laughing harder. Her laughter drew in the coworkers on either side of her office, a guy and a girl. And they came over and asked what was 6.5 inches. She thankfully told them it was nothing and just a joke measuring her desk. But I think my red face and inability to look anyone in the eyes may have given something up. I was so embarrassed, I wanted to run out of her office. I really like this comment, which says, because normally I need to use two hands. Redeemed. I love it. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it, and you can check out this awesome video or this awesome playlist. See you next time.